Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is AJ Sport Climber. I'm going to be doing another IFSC World Climbing Cup breakdown of the Brazil World Cup. So for the females, for qualification, so far we see Oriane, Bertone, and Julia Abadou topped every single boulder, securing them first and second place. Then we saw Agathe Kelliot from France also with 4 tops just behind them, showing a all-French podium qualification. Here's a list of the other athletes. Some of the upsets from the Brazil World Cup was Marina from Team Brazil was within 1 point from semifinals, which was really sad to see, as we needed to see at least one South American athlete in semis, but we did not. Then some of the rookies we saw compete in qualifications was Melody from Team Japan, which she is only 17 years old. Then we saw Masrio from Team Japan. Then we saw Nakia Sanders from Team USA and Evelyn Briggs from Team Canada. Alright guys, let's move on to the men's. Serato topped every single boulder in qualification with Ri from Team Japan just behind him with 4 tops. Every single Japanese male athlete who competed in qualification all placed top 10, which consists of 6 athletes, which is insane. No other federation had all their athletes qualify top 6. I don't think like in any other World Cup, ever maybe. Also, we saw Hannes Van Dyson securing semis with 5th place. Then some of the veterans we saw registered was Ri from Team Japan, Yuri from Team Japan, Tamura Narasaki, which we all know who Tamura Narasaki is, and Luca Posch from Australia, Nicholas Collins from Belgium, and Jungwon Chong from South Korea. Then some of the upsets we saw was Felipe from Brazil was only 0.4 points away from semis, which he was the closest South American athlete to get close to semis. Then we also saw Sam Alpazu also being super close to semis, Hurley missing out, coming from his finals appearance in Quetrao. Then we also saw Colin Duffy missing out on semis, placing 32nd. Alright guys, let's get into the women's semifinals. For the females semifinals, first boulder we saw was mostly a no-hand slab boulder on hard volume smearing. Nakia Sanders from USA was the only one who topped the boulder while doing a super hard step through to stop also her momentum. Then a second boulder, which was a super powerful upward pressing boulder that came into a jump to a block crimp. Then Chloe Koskoi from USA dropped the top hold twice, then timed out on the finish, one of her third time on the boulder. Then boulder 3 was a coordination boulder into a gasant, then into a pedal dyno finish, which in my opinion was arguably my favorite boulder from the entire competition. Then boulder 4 was another hard, powerful climb toe hook start on the lower section into a hard slopey section into a press at the top. Then some of our athletes in their standings was Madison from Canada, showing to be well-rounded, missing 2 tops unfortunately. Alright guys, men's semifinal. The men's first boulder was a very coordination slab requiring athletes to stand on really small slopey footholds, then into a foot cross toe hook catch. Medji got a good top of that boulder, and also Tomoa as well. Then the second boulder was a double coordination dyno into a super hard finish for the top. Then a third boulder was a super powerful climb on hard slopers, a lot of athletes pressing the top hold, also giving athletes crazy falls, and athletes just bled all over the wall as well because of just from all the friction. Then for the fourth boulder was an electric boulder combining great power with coordination with press compression as well, being the hardest boulder of the round as well, with Serato being the only top. Medji is also on form, topping 3 climbs and had a really hard fight on the last boulder. Then also Kamoa came out and flashed the first 3 climbs, which is crazy. But that was it for semifinals. Let's move on to finals. Then finals for the women, we saw the first boulder was a pogo jump into a hard stomp, into a hard lock off, into a campus section, into another shoulder mantle lock off with the slab jump at the top section. Then boulder 2 was a super dynamic boulder with a down climb jug for the coordination jump. Then also was a coordination jump around the corner. Then also we also saw Oriane had a crazy volume crimp and beta break. Then boulder 3 was a slab boulder into a hard stand-up finish. Then boulder 4 was a hard coordination dynamic boulder. Then in my opinion, I like watching the women's comp a lot better than the men. And most of the reason being the women seem to be a lot more competitive, meaning that Serato is just so freaking good that like watching other people climb after Serato, it's just not as fun as seeing all athletes just compete and battle it out and barely be better than each other. It quite makes the drama better. Then we also saw that boulder 1 saved Camilla Maroney from Italy as she got one of the only tops, because if she didn't get that, she would not have made finals. Then we also saw Melody from Team Japan is also first in semi-final when she is only 17 years old, which shows that in the future she's just going to be an amazing climber, and Japanese are just absolutely breeding them well. But let's move on to the finals for the male.
The wall was reset and a truly brilliant crowd.
The first boulder was mostly no hand slab or no texture foothold. Medji showed his insane French slab skills and showed that all his work he's put into it has worked, and I need to stop seeing Medji on my Instagram feed because bro is just posting crazy Fontainebleau slabs every single day, and I'm like, who the heck comes up with this? Then for the second boulder was just raw power on crimps and slopers, which I'm sure the men really enjoy that boulder, as it was probably most people's style. Then the third boulder was hard sloper power, which was also super weird, but Serato Sinin M3 secured his first place because no other athletes were able to catch up with them, even if they did boulder 4, because he flashed the first and second boulder. Then also boulder 4 was a pure Cordo and Risk boulder as well, showing Medji had his really insane top in boulder 4, which in my opinion might be my favorite moment from final, is seeing the crowd scream Medji, 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 and Medji get fired up, send the crazy Cordo, and he just loses it in that. That's
so
super cool.
Fluid and floaty through that move.
That's really nice.
He'll want this now for the crowd alone. Yes, he's going to get it. Medji gets the top. That's going to be the silver medal for him.
Loses their minds.
Brilliant. Well, the second the crowd started chanting it, I just kind of knew that he was going to get that one done.
Alright guys, that's it for finals. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will continue to put out more review videos of the World Cups. We'll have Salt Lake City next, then we'll have Denver, which I will try my best to cover both. I've also just started a full-time job now, so time management is key. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you.